Hi everyone, today, we're going to take a look at the 5 best vacuum sealer for long-term food storage on the market for this year. First, we're going to show you our 5 best picks, then we'll talk about what you should look for before buying a best vacuum sealer for long-term food storage. You can find timestamps and links to all the products we mention in this video down in the description below. Let's get started. Bargain hunters, meal preppers, sous vide enthusiasts. If you fall into any of these categories, then the best vacuum sealer should be on your must-have list. What's a vacuum sealer? These countertop devices generally specialize in removing air from specially made plastic bags and sealing them up. This process extends food's shelf life and keeps it fresh for far longer. It also prevents frozen stuff from getting freezer burn, crackers and cookies from going stale, and rice and grains from getting buggy. Vacuum sealers are also great for marinating meats and cooking sous vide. Removing the air from the bag pulls the marinade into the meat so it becomes more flavorful in less time. And when you seal the bag up, you can plop it right in the circulating water without worrying about leakage. Vacuum sealers once had 2 very basic functions, vacuum and seal, but these days, they have many more settings and features. Some offer specialized functionality for wet ingredients like meats in marinades and dry ones like grains and beans. There are even modes for delicate foods versus sturdy ones, so you don't crush your cookies by using too much pressure. A few devices have built-in bag holders, bag cutters, or even handheld sealers for using with specially designed zip-top bags and plastic containers. With a growing number of brands selling vacuum sealers, we wanted to separate the good from the just okay and find out whether the extras were essential improvements or just marketing ploys. We gathered several of the top-rated vacuum sealers and put them to the test to find out which ones deserve a spot in your kitchen. Number 5. GERYON E2900MS Vacuum Sealer for long-term food storage. This compact vacuum sealer doesn't include some of the fancy features that the higher-end models do, but it performs its primary function, vacuuming and sealing bags for freezing, food storage, and sous vide cooking. It works with any brand of vacuum sealer bag rolls up to 12 inches wide, or with pre-made quart or gallon-sized bags. The setup can't be beaten. Basically, you plug it in and you are ready to seal. To seal bags, place the end into the machine and press down to lock it in place, then press the vacuum button. A sealing indicator shows the progress, or you can stop the vacuuming at any point to seal the bag before it is fully vacuumed. We like that we can also operate the sealing function without vacuuming first, which is great for making bags. In our lab tests of the previous model, we were impressed with its power and ease of use but did find that it's tough to get a good seal on delicate items without crushing them in the process. The sensitive touchscreen takes some getting used to as well. To get you started, this vacuum sealer comes with 5 7.8 by 11.8 inch bags and one 7.8 x 78 inch roll of bag material. It does not have a bag cutter or integrated bag storage. Dimensions: 2.56 x 5.5 x 14.4 inches, weight 2.6 pounds, bag roll storage, cutter, no, removable drip tray, no. What we like: easy to use, lightweight and compact, powerful suction good for meat. What we don't like: not good with delicate items, overly sensitive touchpad. Number 4. NutriChef PKVS18BK Vacuum Sealer for long-term food storage. Featuring a lightweight design and straightforward interface, the NutriChef vacuum sealer earned top marks in our lab test for pulse control. 2 sealing options, dry and moist, allow you to seal anything from soup to chicken or steak for sous vide. There is also an option for normal or gentle. In our lab tests, the NutriChef excelled at sealing delicate food items. Strawberries, raspberries, cereal, and pretzels all held up exceedingly well. Some juices were released when we used it to seal raw pork, but there were minimal air pockets. The one real downside our lab testers noted was the fact that the machine felt hot after each use, meaning this might not be the top choice if you're looking to seal in bulk. It's also missing a removable drip tray, which makes cleaning more difficult. The vacuum sealer comes with 5 medium-sized vacuum bags and 1 extra-large vacuum bag roll, both of which are completely waterproof and reusable. If you need more, Replacement bags are easy to repurchase from NutriChef or other vendors. As a bonus, the kit also includes an air suction hose and wine stopper cork so you can seal any leftover wine. Dimensions: 14.1 x 6 by 3 inches, weight 2.9 pounds, bag roll storage, cutter, no, sealing options, 2, power, 110 watts. Our ratings: ease of use 4, 5/5 pulse control 5/5 suction power 4, 8/5 ease of cleaning 4/5. What we like: incredible pulse control, compact, lightweight design, includes hose and wine stopper. What we don't like: overheats quickly. Number 3. FoodSaver FS1120 Vacuum Sealer for long-term food storage. If your jobs are small and quick as opposed to heavy-duty, a handheld vacuum sealer machine is the way to go, especially if you're looking to make the most of precious cabinet or counter space. As noted above, handhelds work with special zip-top bags or lidded plastic containers that have a built-in valve. That means you can't customize your own bags, which can be important if you're trying to freeze or sous vide a large cut of meat, for example, but the bags are reusable and come in a range of sizes. We love how small and low-profile FoodSaver's cordless version is. It's about the size of a short pepper grinder, and it has a plug-in base to keep charged while not in use. The manufacturer says the device can seal up to 61-quart bags on a full 24-hour charge. Of course, the handheld version built into the FoodSaver multi-use device doesn't have these limits. We tested this model by vacuum sealing 10-quart size bags of rice and it never faltered. The bags were not quite as brick-hard as those sealed with the countertop machine, but very close. We also used it to marinate meats both in bags and containers and to seal cookies and crackers. The handheld sealer doesn't have an automatic shut-off, you just stop pressing when you've removed enough air, or when the dimple on the container depresses. We found one bag inflated with air again, but when we checked it was because we hadn't closed the zip top all the way. Number 2. Nesco Deluxe VS12 Vacuum Sealer for long-term food storage. This vacuum sealer very nearly made our top spot. If it had a built-in handheld sealer, it probably would have. It's almost identical in performance to the FoodSaver, but even quieter. Just like the FoodSaver, it has wet and dry modes, as well as pulse for fragile items. It similarly has built-in bag roll storage and a cutter to make it easy to make your own custom bags. What makes it unique is the digital display that counts down, so you know just how long it will take before the vacuuming and sealing is done. It also gives users the option of selecting a double seal for extra protection. The front handle pushes down, so you know when the lid is locked in place. And the unit is lower profile than the FoodSaver too. Overall, it's a solid machine that performs as well as our top pick. It lacks a few of the FoodSaver's details but offers others, and it's quite a bit cheaper. If you can live without the handheld sealer, or would rather purchase one separately, get the Nesco VS12. Key features: 130-watt double vacuum pump, variable settings and sealing choices, optional double heat seal, built-in storage and bag cutter. Material: plastic. Item weight: 6 pounds. Number 1. FoodSaver VS3150 Vacuum Sealer for long-term food storage. At first this vacuum sealer seemed like it would be annoying to use. It's quite a bit taller in the back and less streamlined than the other models we tried. The lid is canted at an angle, so it has to be raised all the way up to keep from falling down. And the lever on the side must be moved into one of 3 positions to use, which also takes getting used to. But once we got the hang of it, we started falling in love. The best part of this device is its versatility. Like many other models out there, it has a built-in spot to keep a roll of bags along with a bag cutter. But on this model the bag cutter is positioned below the seal bar, almost at the very bottom of the device. This made it a lot easier to judge how big our bag would be. It also made it much more efficient to cut the bags. Every time we cut off a bag, we could seal the bottom of the next one at the same time. The FoodSaver VS3150 also has a handheld vacuum sealer built in, which we found ourselves using time and again for small jobs like marinating meats or sealing up just a couple chicken breasts at a time. The sealer works with special plastic containers or zip-top bags that have a built-in valve, both of which are easy to find online or at stores like Target. These containers can be washed and reused. They're also easier to use than bags in roll form because they're ready to go, no custom bag making required. Key features: pulse, marinate, moist, dry settings, roll storage, time-saving roll cutter, removable drip tray, bag alignment tool, one-touch vacuum button, LED display.